Didn't want me to do it then. Very weird. Right, let's do that. And tweet live. That'll do. It's gonna have a go straight. Oh, I forgot to clean it. That means the VIP is gonna have a go. Oh. Passenger satisfaction's down straight away. Like, you should have cleaned this plane. Look at the state of it. I do wish you could clean it afterwards and put like fuel in and do all that sort of stuff afterwards. Let's get her in. And let's get them. Give me the grumpiness straight away.
Ground service. This is flight SCQ 32, parking 56. Clear to start passenger boarding.
Straight away it's going to be, oh, I thought you'd have a cleaner plane. Let's have a look.
Good evening, Captain.
There we go.
I thought Squelch Charters took better care of its planes, but this one is filthy.
Sorry,
None of the standards I remember.
Oh. Well, it's a good thing this flight is about to knock your socks off. Okay, let's have a quick look. Ideal. Okay, cool. Happy days. Let's go. Okay, it's a live flight, this one. So, just going to clear my mouse. Look at my mouse. There we go. Battery on. Battery on. There's no generator. And we haven't got... we'll pretend we've got a good GPU, I suppose. Okay, cockpit off. Cabin lights are auto. No smoking. On. Seatbelts on. We'll have our logo nav lights on. And we'll leave that for a minute.
System test. Okay.
Come back down. Check that. Happy. Alright, let's quickly look at our flight plan. Runway 09, I am not flying at 370. RNAV 8, cool, ideal. Let's go to 240 and send that to ATC Avionics. There we go. Activate that. We're heading on runway 09, so let's get the heading straight away. 090. And I like it when they're quick. That down to 240, flight level 240. There we go, perfect. Okay, let's go through this. Destination today is Lowy. So we're going to Innsbruck today, and it is live weather as well, so it'll be quite interesting. I've just spelled that wrong. That's not good. Yeah, so what we'll do, we'll get up to flight level 240, and then we'll skip straight to landing, or the approach, I say. Lowy. There we go. Speeds, flight level, initial cruise. We're going to go 240. There we are. Okay, we've got one passenger at £150, no cargo. Flight plan, let's have a quick look. Oh, it never lets me scroll. I'll grab it. Okay, get rid of that straight away. Because that's the approach that we want to make. And there we go. That's the cool, ideal. Okay. Initial, perfect. One passenger, we've got all that. Take off. Send those speeds to the FMC. So from the FMC to the display. So rotates going to be 96 knots. Perfect. V2 is 105, so let's set this at 105, although we are going to manage it through the FMC. Perfect. Okay, coming down here. Our QNH is currently set 2985. Everything else looks good. We'll sort the overlay out straight away. SVS on, and we'll go weather. We are going to be using real world weather as well. Cool, perfect. And our transponder is currently set 7000. Cool, ideal. Right, coming down here. Transponder is at 7000, perfect. Okay, windshield, we'll leave that for a minute. We'll come back down here in just a second. That's all good, that's all good. That's all good. Okay, perfect. Let's start the engine, shall we? We've got enough fuel. Okay, left engine starting. Beacon on. There we go, good start, good ignition. TIT's rising, N2's rising, N1's rising. Oil pressure and oil temperature is rising as well, which is good. We like this plane as well, it's a pretty good plane. Cool. That's a good start. So we'll turn on the generator, get rid of the GPU. Generator 1 on, GPU off. Now we'll start number 2. Good, N2's rising, N1's rising, TIT's rising, oil pressure and oil temperature's rising as well. Just monitoring the levels. Cool, and we're going to request clearance now.
Beer, it's ground. Pilatus Echo Charlie Mike Charlie Romeo ready to copy IFR clearance to Innsbruck.
Generator on.
Pilatus Echo Charlie Mike Charlie Romeo is cleared
got
to
that.
Innsbruck Airport via the Sovo Tree Delta departure, runway 09er. Climb by a SID maintain flight level 250. Departure frequency is 125.6.
Yep.
Squawk 0 tree tree tree.
0 tree. Enter, confirm. Just quickly let the FMC know that we're flying at 250.
Sovo Tree Delta departure, runway 09er. Climb by SID maintain flight level 250. Departure frequency is 125.6. Squawk 0 tree tree tree. Pilatus Echo Charlie Mike Charlie Romeo.
Okay.
Pilatus Mike Charlie Romeo, read that correct. Contact ground on 121.95. Good day.
Just wanted to drop by and say hello before you leave for Innsbruck today with Mr. Burton on board. He's one of our best clients leaving for vacation with his relatives. Well, it's about time. Provide him with the finest service.
Perfect. Okay, let's go through the settings, make sure we're happy.
Have a good flight, Captain.
Okay, gonna quickly set the trim. Right, babe, love you. Okay, let's quickly do that to show you. And there we go, trim set. That's good, that's good. Okay, flaps to 1. There we go. Okay, that's good, that's good. 250, enter. That's fine. Okay, windshield's on, bleeds to both. IPS is to auto, cabin altitude is to climb. All the lights are fine here. Oxygen to on. That's good, that's good, that's fine. Everything's good there. Okay, come around. Don't want to see him. He's already moaned about my state of the aircraft today, so he can sit there on his own. Okay, quick look here. Everything's set. Everything's set. Everything's set up there. Everything's set up there. Okay, let's go. Taxi lights to on. Now let's request taxi and we'll switch over to the HOTUS now.
Biarritz ground. Pilatus Echo Charlie Mike Charlie Romeo with uniform. Ready to taxi. IFR.
Pilatus Echo Charlie Mike Charlie Romeo. Taxi to and hold short of runway 09er via taxiway Charlie Papa. Contact tower on 118.7 when ready.
Okay, pretty much there. Right, we'll do. Okay, right. Parking brakes off.
Taxiing. Hold short runway 09er using taxiway Charlie Papa. Pilatus Mike Charlie Romeo.
Okay, quick yaw test, quick control check. This thing always wants to fly to the right as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome onboard flight SCQ-32 with service from
Get all
Orly
these,
to
don't
Innsbruck.
need these.
We'll be shortly in line for takeoff. Please fasten your seatbelts and secure all baggage underneath your seat. And to make sure your seats and table trays are in the upright position for takeoff. Please switch all personal electronic devices, including
Still
laptops
wants to move right,
and
look
cell
at that,
phones,
see?
to airplane mode. This is a non-smoking flight. Thank
So
you
when we
for
take
choosing
off, we've got to
Squirrel
bear that in
Shores.
mind.
Enjoy your flight.
The engines are both working at the same rate, so it's not that. And yeah, look, it still wants to fly right. So this is the thing about this controller. I don't think it's the controller, I think it's the aircraft. We'll have to manage that at the moment. It wants to turn right, so as I start my takeoff roll, I'll put quite a lot of yaw into the left. There we are. Cool. Okay, park brake on. And let's get set up. Okay, strobes on. It's going to be dark, so we'll turn on our wing lights as well. Turn on land and pulse lights and recognition lights as well. So we'll look outside. Good. Okay, that is set to alt. Cool. Let's request takeoff clearance.
Biarritz Tower, Pilatus Echo Charlie Mike Charlie Romeo ready for departure. Runway 09er, IFR to Innsbruck.
And again, we'll climb up to 10,000, then we'll hand over to the autopilot.
Pilatus Echo Charlie Mike Charlie Romeo, QNH 1011. Cleared for takeoff, runway
Yeah, got the QNH in.
Cleared for takeoff,
There we
runway
go, it's already, I can see that we
09er.
want to turn to the
Pilatus
right.
Echo Charlie Mike Charlie Romeo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board this flight
Okay,
to
we'll get that
Innsbruck.
sorted.
I'm First Officer Laura Hute, and I'm here to ensure you have a great flight to Innsbruck today. If there's anything we can do to make your flight more
Okay,
enjoyable,
take off first
please
set.
let us know. This is also a
Actually,
gentle
not too bad. I've got
reminder
quite a
to
bit of
fasten your
yaw in,
seatbelt,
just get
and that
this.
is a
There
non-smoking
we go, you
flight.
see it just
You'll find a
wiggling
safety
out.
briefing card in the seat pocket in front
There
of
we
you.
are, we're nearly at
Prepare for
rotate.
takeoff. Thank you.
There we are, we're at rotate.
V1.
Oh,
Rotate.
okay, then the computer lied to me. Okay, let's go. Gears up. Computer lied to me, it had me at rotating at 92. I just went to rotate then, it came back onto the floor. Okay, this is fine. Let's trim for this.
Pilatus
That's
Mike
good.
Charlie Romeo, contact Bordeaux Center on 125.6.
125.6. Pilatus Mike Charlie Romeo.
I'll get the flaps up.
Bordeaux Center. Pilatus Echo.
Pilatus Echo Charlie Mike Charlie Romeo.
Is passing
Bordeaux
1200
Center.
climbing flight
QNH
level
1011. Radar contact. Continue to BIDAC.
Okay, there we go. That's good. Trim for this. Obviously not above 250 knots, below 10,000. Good on the speed. We're in auto throttle. No, we're not. We'll manage this though. Okay, test temperatures and pressures look good. Looks nice down there as well as the old scenery. The dude that just sits there and does nothing all flight except for look cool. Okay, this is good. We'll just continue this climb up. We'll get to flight level 100 and then I'll switch over to autopilot for now. Enjoying the flying. To be fair, 'cause it's live weather, it's obviously very calm because this isn't moving at all. This is quite nice actually, there's no issues with this whatsoever. Okay, what we'll do now is we're at 7,500, that's close enough. We'll engage the autopilot, we'll get up to 24,000 and then we'll skip to the descent. So, flight damper now on, your damper, flight director on, your damper on. We'll go VNAV, we'll go nav, auto throttle, and autopilot to on. There you go, autopilot didn't even have to move, look at that. Shows you're doing alright when the autopilot doesn't have to do anything once you hand over control. And I'm just going to sit here now till we reach flight level 250.
Iberia 786. Climb and maintain 4,000. Climb and maintain 4,000. Iberia 786. Air France 1776.
Just tell him we won't have his iPad tomorrow.
3,500.
Climb and maintain 3,500. Air France 1776.
Right, why is that not flying the nav route? Autopilot's disengaged, let's get it back. Why isn't the autopilot engaging? There we are. I'm not quite sure why the autopilot isn't engaging on this. So we'll just have to fly it ourselves, probably to flight level 240. Why isn't it engaging? No. I don't know. Let's have a look. Don't quite know, but the autopilot doesn't want to know at the moment. So we'll just fly it ourselves. Not quite sure why the autopilot doesn't want to play ball, but we'll sort that in a minute. Let's get the let's carry on flying it for a minute. I'll keep trying, but everything's set for the autopilot here. Everything looks good. There we go, let's just turn that there. Don't know why it's not engaging. Let's try autopilot. Don't know.
Pilatus Mike Charlie Romeo, please expedite your climb flight level 250.
Let's go. Let's get a bit more into it. I'll worry about the autopilot later. We're only getting up to flight level 240 and then we're going to switch anyway. And we'll skip to descent. There we go. That's better. Speed's good. Heading's fine. Just need to get on the track a little bit. So I'm following this bit here, see that? So once that's aligned, we're happy. So just coming in line with it. There we go. So now it's moved because we've changed waypoint. So again, we're going to come straight in for that. Make sure we maintain that climb and speed, and we'll turn to around 60 degrees. There we go. That's quite a good turn. There we are. Now we'll just line up with that. Once you get it trimmed right, you can actually just let go.
18,000 feet. Don't forget to switch the barometer to standard pressure.
Barometer? There we are. Nearly there. Let's see if that autopilot wants to work again. That didn't want to work then. It's quite weird that. I've not had the autopilot not want to work on this before. It's not even letting me select it. I see no reason why. Let's have a look. Flight plan's all fine.
Pilatus Mike Charlie Romeo contact Bordeaux Center.
Everything there looks fine.
120 decimal tree.
I don't know.
Good day.
Right, thank you very much. Oh, hang on.
Go to 120.
That'll be a full manual flight, then it'll be me doing it myself.
Charlie Romeo.
So we're flying to Innsbruck.
Pilatus Echo Charlie Mike Charlie Romeo.
Innsbruck, it's got quite a challenging approach. It is between the mountains, as you can see here. It's in that like Eastern European area there.
Echo Charlie Mike Charlie Romeo. Bordeaux Center. Radar
And we'll come through the valley. So basically we come through this valley and over the top, then we come down and through. It can be quite tricky. If we go around, we have to go basically up high and then go over the mountains again. It's not a problem. If we do have to go around, or just fly the runway heading and climb. And that autopilot does not want to come on. To be fair, let's try that. See if I can change config. No, it doesn't even want to switch pilot and command. Auto throttle doesn't want to work. Oh, auto throttle wants to work now. Autopilot still doesn't want to work. That doesn't want to work though. Weird. Very weird. Okay, we got good. Let me just quickly turn that to the left. Have a quick look up here. There's nothing that suggests the autopilot shouldn't be on. We've got the Jennies on, everything's running. We've got no warnings, so it's probably just a glitch on the game. On the sim, which is a bit rubbish. Right, we're nearly at cruise. So we'll bring that trim down. There we are. Not too much, got some descent then. There we go, 25,000. So we'll skip to the descent. We'll let them know first that we're cruising. Autopilot's still not working. Turn it all off. Okay, let's skip to descent. Let's see how we get on here. So usually when you do this, it throws you in too fast, too high. You're not on the runway head in because it's not on the descent. It throws you in on the approach. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull back the throttle straight away and see what we can do. Let's have a look. So there we go. We're at night now. What I'm going to do a second is quickly pause it because you can see the lights on there because it turns off all the lights and everything. So we'll turn on the cockpit dome lights to 50%, cabin lights to auto. It also turns these lights off usually. Strobe, there you go, just turned all that off as well. Let me just quickly say yes to him. Wing lights, we'll turn those on. Taxi lights off. Landing lights on. Recognition pulse lights on. So we'll just quickly make sure that everything else is set, which it is, and we'll just get our bearings. We're coming straight forward. See where we are. Innsbruck's in there. Cool, so I'm happy with that. So I don't like pausing, but it's either that or we crash and die. There we are. There we are, that's me back in control now. So sort this trim out.
Pilatus Mike Charlie Romeo. Maintain present heading and altitude. Contact Innsbruck Tower on 120.1.
There we are. And quickly get our... There we are, that's better.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Tower on 120.1.
I'm going to bring the speed down.
Mike Charlie Romeo. Innsbruck Tower, Pilatus Echo, Charlie Mike Charlie Romeo, 29 miles west, inbound or nav Zulu runway 08 approach.
Turn the brightness of everything down.
Pilatus Echo, Charlie Mike Charlie Romeo, Innsbruck Tower, QNH 1022. Cleared nav Zulu runway 08 approach.
Okay. So there you go, we're clear for the RNAV approach.
Clear nav Zulu runway 08 approach. Pilatus Mike Charlie Romeo.
Okay, 190 knots. I'm going to start bringing that down now slowly. And we'll start putting our flaps in. So I've gone throttle idle for a second. I do like Innsbruck. So we're just off centre a minute. So we'll get back on centre. Yeah, speed's going down now. Cool. There we go. Manage the speeds as we come down into Innsbruck. You can see the gap there that we're going for. See that side there, look. Innsbruck's in there. Okay, we're going to bring our first lot of flaps in. There we are. And we'll continue this descent. This descent's looking good, just so you can see where we're at. If we go here, you see we've got that one turn. When we get to the end, we turn in then. So we need to be at 6,000 here. So we'll keep coming. Okay, we're overspeeding, or coming up to the overspeed here, so we'll just slow down again. Okay, pull back on that stick. There we are. Nice. Innsbruck's in that gap. So when we get to those lights, you can see those lights there, that's when we're going to look at turning right. I'm just going to trim this a little bit better. There we are, that's a bit better. So we need to be 6,000, and then 6, then 3.5. So 3.5 at Whiskey 1753. 6,000 here, so we'll keep coming down. It's important that we get this right. Okay, so you can see where we are. I do like night landings. It's been a while since I've done one. There we go, 152, we'll stay at 6,000 as well, so we need to get down another 1,000 feet. All controlled on the stick. Really slight little movements. You can see there, it's not much. Tiny little movements, that's all it takes. There we are, we're coming down now. No wind here at the moment, got no wind correction at all. Okay, just about to see Innsbruck there. There we go, got Innsbruck now. Just in that distance there, you can see it. It's just starting to light up. We're at 6,000 feet, or 6,300. Another 300 feet to go, then we'll bring that down. When we get to our next waypoint, we're going to bring it down to 3,500. There we are. So I'll rest that for a minute. Rest that descent, and that's what we'll do is we'll bring our head up a little bit so we can see. There we are. See the runway lights there? Yeah, 6,000 feet. Keep it there. That's fine. Usually I like a dark cockpit, but we'll go with this. Got the lights now for the runway. Okay, we can go down to 3,500 now as we turn. As we turn, I'm going to put in the second notch of flaps, and I'm going to increase the speed. When I say increase the speed, I'm going to put more throttle in. Land speed today is going to be 120. Okay, gear's going to come down. Okay, you see that there wanting to pull down, that's just the drag from the gear.
Stall.
It's lucky, so we're close to the stall.
Stall.
We're not stalling, we're just close to it.
Stall. Stall.
Okay, why haven't... Give me a sec. because my throttle is not reacting to my controller. Why is that? Let me just... There we go. That's not cool. I was then powering up. Let me see if that works. There you go, that's done it better. Why isn't this working? Okay, my Thrustmaster is playing up in... Okay, give me a second. Why is that doing that? So, I was wondering why I'm stalling when I'm managing the controls. Let me just have a look at this. Let's go for... Why has that done that? I'll tell you what I'll do. Is let's go back. Why has it done that?
Stall.
Let's have a quick look. See if it... It's weird that it doesn't want to do it, so we'll put that in there. Right, I'll have to find the controller for a minute. We're not stalling. There you go. Now, is this still monitoring? I've still got that. Let's just have a quick look at this. So that's gear.
Stall. Stall.
Just haven't played all these switches.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Right, we'll just focus on landing, I think.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Ignore that for a minute. This is not very good. Okay, let me check the config.
Stall.
Right.
Stall. Stall.
Okay, I've got the runway there.
Stall.
See if it's there.
Stall. Stall.
That's by stick position, by the way.
Pilatus Mike Charlie
Okay.
Romeo. Wind 286 at trees. Clear to
Still
land
gonna
runway
land this
08.
using the HOTAS. I don't know why it's... I don't know why it's doing that. You can see every time I activate it, it comes into the off position. We'll land this on the HOTAS anyway, but we just won't use the controls. Oh, wrong button.
Pilatus Mike Charlie Romeo. Acknowledge last transmission.
I'm trying to. Well, this isn't easy when you're trying to use two
Land
controls.
runway 08.
Okay, we are quite high. Okay, I'm just going to kill off the speed and get the altitude down.
Sync rate.
Yeah,
Sync
I know.
rate.
There we are. Okay, so I'm going to land this on the controller now, which is a bit unfortunate, but see that or I'm not going to be able to land it. I don't know what's going on since we skipped to descent. My power is not working. We'll check it out again on the floor. Right, I've got enough to land this on the stick. There we are. Let's bring that power in now. That's fine, a little bit high. Bring that power down now. Landing gears down, flaps full.
500.
Putting that power in now. It's a little bit dodgy. It's okay, not nowhere near stall. A good 10 knots above it.
Stall. Stall. Stall.
Okay, that's fine. God, it's a bit odd now that I've had to switch.
100. Stall. Stall. Stall.
Calling the stall quite early.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Oh, there we go, we're on the ground.
Stall. Stall. Stall.
I don't know why it's still calling stall whilst I'm on the floor. There we are. Bit dodgy that, I didn't like that at all. I think this aircraft's broke.
Pilatus Mike Charlie Romeo. Exit runway when able.
Like, what is going on? It's saying my trim is massively up. Why is that alarm still going off? I don't know, this is frustrating. What is it? Doesn't have it, just not even telling me what it is.
The latest Mike Charlie Romeo. Exit runway when able.
It's the stall speed is just the stall speed warning. It's really weird that my throttles are not working at all on this. Let me try selecting mode. Let's try this. Let's try that.
The latest Mike Charlie Romeo. Exit runway when able.
I don't know why this isn't working. Right, I'll stop trying to get it work and I'll just get in. Why is that alarm still going off?
The latest Mike Charlie Romeo. Contact ground on 120.1.
I don't know why that alarm's still going off.
Going to 120.1.
We'll skip it a minute.
Latest Mike Charlie Romeo.
Oh, it's going to want to factory down there. It's really weird that it almost got, it's like it's got latched on. Oh look, and then because my tail is still a little bit over there, it's not going to let me skip. There we go. Right, let's get rid of that alarm. What I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly plug in and then unplug my controller. It's really weird that as soon as we skipped the descent, it lost power. Oh, do you know what? That's still...
Glad this was such a smooth flight, but I've got to rush out of here. When can we get off?
You can get off now, mate. It's latched on. Yeah, look, power's off and it's still latched on. It's a latched on sound. Brilliant. Alright, let me go see if it works. There we go, that's the end of the flight anyway. Right, let's do another one. That's a simming. Do a quick helicopter one, we like the helicopter ones. I'd have buggered if that was a helicopter, it would have just thrown into the floor. Right, 60th passenger satisfaction, I guarantee you that was because it was dirty. Efficient aircraft, 99%. That's fine. Right. Let's do a... What should we do? What should we do? What should we do? What shall we do? What shall we do? Let's see. Tell you what. Have we got a helicopter near here? Yeah, let's go and do this one. We'll do a quick search and rescue one and then that'll be it for the evening. Let's go and do the mountain search and rescue ones. We like these ones. Do it in the Airbus, my favourite helicopter on here. I haven't bought the Black Hawk yet, but that will probably be my favourite on here. Right, aircraft's looking quite clean actually, to be fair. We'll still give it a clean because it does help. fuel and payload, plenty of fuel. It tells us there that we haven't, but we have. It's a fibber. Okay. Good at starting this now. It literally takes a minute to start it. So we'll start it up and then we'll head out and we'll save our damsel in distress. I do like these ones. This way you can appreciate the graphics a lot more and the scenery a lot more, because obviously in a plane, as soon as you launch, you go over a mountain, you go into the sky, and you lose all the scenery. With these here, you've always got it. Okay, a little bit windy here. So we'll get in, very quick start up. We'll get rid of this, we don't like this. Okay. Battery on. Anti-coal on. Tests. Test. Fuel pump. PO. Hoist. Idle. And light on. Rotor brake. Off. I haven't got enough angle on it. Rotor brake. Off. Fuel. On. Engine. Start. While that starts, right, let me just see this. Now, let's plug that back in. X. There we go. We've got control now. We didn't have that before. Okay, whilst that's starting, we'll quickly sort this out. Transponder. We'll get that on now. Mode. Altitude reporting on. Back. I'll go terrain because we are going through mountains. Run out test. Good. That shouldn't be working because it's an AC system. Generator, we'll just turn it on now. Horn. We'll turn the horn on now, and we'll just make it quick. We'll put the flight now. Usually we wait and let it settle first, but we won't on this. I'm not going over water, so I need to have the skids on. Sorry, the floats. Alright, everything else is good. We can turn off the fuel pump now. That's good, we're ready to go. Let's get the team in, and then we go. We'll go save some people.
Hawk 9 Squelch Rescue. Requesting clearance for takeoff. Squelch Rescue Hawk 9. Green light.
Let's get in. What we'll do is we're on a little bit of a slope, so we'll take off going forwards anyway. But we'll have quite a quick lift.
Recap of the urgent situation at hand. Catherine, a woman has gone missing near Solace Mountains region with limited supplies. The conditions out there are tough, and we haven't heard from her yet. We need to locate her fast. Have a quick look around, and try to spot anything that might help. We'll stay in touch to coordinate the operation. Let's go.
Aircraft in the runway without announcement. Brilliant. Right, okay, let's go. So, there we are. There we go. Okay. Let's get it into the hover a minute. There we are. Nice. Quick test of the instruments. Compass. Good. Okay, that's fine. Right, let's go. Okay, we'll get the climb on straight away. We'll get some speed up first before we climb. There's the speed. Speed's good. Power's good.
Squelch Rescue Hawk
NR's
9.
good.
Time is critical. Start the search
Temperatures,
as soon
pressures,
as you get on
torque,
site.
same.
I know in the mountains the weather can change rapidly and people can easily suffer from hypothermia.
Okay, gonna start trimming. There we are. A bit more power. Perfect. I'm just going to go through this gap here first before we start climbing up even higher. Go through this gap, turn right. Get a little bit of a draft from that we've just felt then. Probably get another one as soon as we reach the peak here. There we are, that's fine. And we're going to head over to that gap. Okay, let's have a bit of fun, shall we? Let's go. That looks like a good road. Bit of fun while we're going down
Your
there.
map should display your assigned search area. Check it regularly. No news so far, but the family thanks you for your help. They're really worried.
Okay, don't want
We
to go
all
much
hope you'll
faster
find her
than that.
quick.
We'll climb. It's good. Go through this valley. You see me just letting go of the stick a minute, just so I can check the trim. It's the only way that we can check the trim is by letting go. Obviously, on a real aircraft, you've got stick feel. There we are. And we'll get this up to 120 knots again. And then we're going to take it through this valley over the top here. And we'll find our dude. What? It's Catherine, I think her name was, wasn't it? So we'll go and find her. These missions are pretty good, pretty fun. When we find her, we'll find out where she is. Probably be in quite a confined space. See, we're getting battered around a little bit here by the wind, so I'm having to combat it quite a lot. You can see that there. So I've got the stick steady, and it's battering us around a little bit. So it's just got to be mindful when we are looking for the casualty. Okay, so airspeed's good. Power's at about 65%, so we can start climbing a little bit more. And we'll come into the search pattern. There we go, we'll get up over these.
Squelch Rescue Hawk 9.
These are quite fun
How is it
ones,
going
these
up there?
ones.
You're approaching the search area. Don't forget, we need to be fast. I'm sure you'll be able to locate something from up there.
Okay, we'll come through this valley here, look. We'll come around to the right and then go through to the left. We are getting smashed around a little bit here, so I don't want to go too close to the mountains in case they do push me down. Or in case the air pushes me down. I'll come out through this gap here on the left. And we'll do a normal approach. We'll fly across the search area. And then we'll turn right at 45 degrees. And do like a star pattern. Looking at these roads here, like, imagine that on a motorbike. It'd be cool. Okay, we'll climb over this peak. The quickest route is probably up to the left here, so we'll pull back on the stick, get some altitude. We're going to reduce speed at the same time, which is fine. There we are. So it's putting more power. There we are, we'll come round to the right. You see us getting hit around quite a bit now. Probably should have climbed quite high before. Okay, we'll come around here. And I'll turn right into the search area. God, you can see us getting hit around quite a bit. There we are. Okay, now that we're over that, I'm going to come down into this valley a little bit. So we're going to throw the collective down a little bit. Okay, now usually they like to hide around near the water, so let's go and have a look in the water first. We'll slow down, we'll bring the collective down, and we'll slow down at the same time. We'll have a look. There we go, we'll settle in here. There we go, as we come in. A quick look. Okay, we'll slow that down now, and we're going to climb over this one here to the left.
Catherine isn't a regular in the area, apparently, but she knows to stay put and wait for rescue to
Thought I was in
come.
the search
If
area
there's
then.
any problem,
Okay, let's have a look. We'll throw ourselves down this peak. Bit of Red Bull flying. Here we go. There we are. Now we're coming from this direction here. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's get in and have a look. Okay,
I think you've reached the search area. We're
get
counting on you.
Here. Nothing in there. Okay, we'll come up down this valley first. I'm going to slow down. Have a look through here first.
The last known position is right in this area. Hiking equipment color is bright orange. The IT should be easy to see from above.
Quite a lot of choppy air here. Okay, come down here and have a look. See anything in here? Can't see anything there. Let's come down here. Going a bit fast. Usually like doing this at 50 knots. Double that at the moment. So I'm going to slow down. Let's bring that nose back. That's more my speed. Okay, let's have a look. Take a look below us. Usually you'd have someone in the helicopter telling us, but the guys in the back don't like to help. Okay, let's carry on having a look over here. There we go. Okay, so got them there, so I'm going to come into land now. So it's on a slope already, so I'm going to come in over these rocks and have a look. There we go. That's fine. It's on a slope.
slip. I've uploaded everything onto your map. You'll find all the info there.
Squelch Rescue, Hawk 9.
Hawk 9 Squelch Rescue. We're on site.
Coordinates 42 north.
Okay, so treat this with a bit of respect. It is on a hill. We'll come in, we'll go skids heavy on the front, skids light on the back.
Hawk 9 Squelch Rescue, we're landing.
Actually, it's not too bad. Okay, we'll hover here. Okay, a bit of ground effect there. There we are, get them in. Nice and slow to controlled approach. And landing. There we are. Come on. There we go.
Squelch rescue, ready for extraction. Moving to helicopter. Everyone okay? Good to go.
Okay. Bearing in mind the skids in the floor at the front. Going to quickly come backwards. There we are. That's better. That's better. Okay. Climb out of that. And we'll come out round the left and into an orbit.
Hi, my name's Joanne. I'll be with you on this trip to Solace. Please tell me if you're in pain or anything. I'll do my best to help.
There we are. Just going to get bearings. Where are we going? We're going. I'm getting battered quite a little bit here. There we are. Heading 010. Okay, we'll get over these mountains. 2 lots of mountains to get over. Okay, we'll go through that gap there. That. Okay, conscious of my power that I'm pulling, about 50% at the moment. And going through. Going a little bit through it a bit now. 70%, there we go, we're dropping, we're getting speed. There you go, we're fine, we've got the power to climb. A little bit of turbulence there is coming through. I'll make sure I'm clear of these. Cool. Right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, it's not looking. So VR would help. I can just look around. There we go. Now we'll turn now.
I'll check your condition to reassure
Okay, I'm
everyone
also
waiting for
conscious
you
we're at
back at the
10,000
base.
feet almost. Performance is going to be limited up here. Okay, now we'll check where we're going. There we are. That valley there. Perfect. Got it. I got it. Okay. Pretty much top speed now, 140 knots. Okay, just going to try and get this trimmed. We're getting bashed around a little bit. God, can you imagine that? Having to have someone to save your life and then I come along. Okay, we'll carry on this rate of descent. You can tell we're getting battered around quite a bit, can't you? Look at that. I'll just let go. You can see it's getting from the side. To be fair, it looks quite calm. There you go, you can see it there. Look. It's the effect of the air coming through the valley. I do think the sim does it quite well. Okay, we're at top speed there, pretty much.
You must be thirsty. Want something to drink?
Let's
I'd prefer
slow
something
down. Oh,
sweet.
getting bashed
I
around
think
again.
sugar will help. Thanks.
God, we're getting bashed around. God, look at this. We are getting smashed around quite a bit here. I can't remember if this had real world wind on it, as in like real world weather. It was obviously windy when we took the Peter probe covers off, but I didn't expect it to be this windy up here. But it's quite realistic. It's only when we go over the peaks and the ridges of these mountains. There you go, I've got just happened again. So we're landing 3-6, so pretty much straight in. You can see we're in there. Still getting bashed around a little bit. There we go, look. You can tell I'm trying to, like, my movements on that stick are so slim. Oh, and again. Okay, let's try and control this a little bit better. Okay, where are we? We're in there. Ideal. Okay, I'm going to start slowing down and bringing it down.
Do you always fly with the same crew? It depends on the mission and the urgency. In general, rescuers partner with the same team of pilots who swap in and out according to their schedules and current conditions.
There's the runway. Got it there, look. It's going the wrong place then.
Lima Foxtrot 653 traffic. Airbus helicopter Foxtrot Bravo Bravo Echo Foxtrot is on final. Runway 15 to land. Lima Foxtrot 6536.
Okay, so if it wants us to go on 15, we are coming from the wrong direction, so we'll orbit and turn. If you have a look here, the sim is telling me to land on 36, so 33. It wants us to land on 15, so we'll follow what it says and land on runway 15, which is obviously heading 150. So we'll do a left hand here. There we go, speed's good. There we go, keep that altitude. God, we're getting bashed around. Okay, I'm going to come around those trees, around that house. There we are, that'll do. Slow that down. There we are. Now we're coming slowly here. Oh, dodgy fingers putting the rope brake on them. Okay, here we go. Let's slow down here. I'm getting bashed around. There we are. No, too high. I'll try that again. Getting bashed around so much. Let's go around again. Let's get up here. It's windy. Have a better approach this time. Came in quite sharp then. There we are, that's better. And as we come in, we'll come around these trees. You can tell how windy it is, like just by the aircraft. Look, there you go, that's not me. And that tells me that actually I'm landing on the wrong runway. There we go, that's coming in. Still too high, still too high. It's come out again. It's tight, this. Do you know what? I'm going to come in from the side slowly because that is tight. So this wind's, I think we were on the wrong, land on the wrong runway as well. It wants us to land on runway 15 though. I'm going to come in a different direction, in a different way, because that's ridiculous. Right. Let's do it here. Things I've got to be facing left. I've got to be facing runway 15, but you see the way my aircraft's heading at the moment, it doesn't want to know. So it's a better approach. I'm coming through these trees. Lure it down here, nice and slowly. It's going to give me a fine in a minute as well to tell me I've landed on the wrong runway, I bet you. That's the wind. Okay, be careful of that tree. There's the wind again. I'm going to land this way here. There we go, knew it. Whoa, that tree's just arrived. I knew it was going to tell me off. Because look, that's what I mean, I thought that for runway 15, which is what it wanted us to do, the wind just wasn't playing game. There we are. We'll come and land next to our guys here. Even this is a bit of a challenge. There we go, we're coming down. Nice and slowly. And we're on the floor. It wants us now to exit the runway. We're not even on the runway. This sim is just broke. Let's go up there then, shall we? Where does it want us to go? I don't even know where it wants us to go, look. I'm just bouncing around now. Where does it want me to go? I don't even know where it wants me to go, look. Let's try here. Where am I supposed to go? Let's go up there then. Doesn't help we're on a slope. Should we go up here? Is this off the runway? Oh, this is ridiculous. There we go.
You're a lifesaver. Welcome back and congratulations on behalf of all of us.
That was ridiculous. There we are. So it's going to be 2 fines. One is coming on the wrong runway, and then the other one is going to be starting on the runway. I love that the horn works with the battery and power off as well. Right, that's it. That is it for this evening. Thank you very much. I had quite a few people watching actually. No one wanted to talk though, which is a shame. Next time if you watch, just do drop in a couple of comments and have a chat with us, keep us company. Saves me talking to myself. I often get bored of just talking to myself. Right, thank you very much. I'm off to bed, I've got work in the morning. Get on, that's fine. 95 and 100. And then obviously the 50% because the sim's broke. And we got some money as well. Right, that's it. Thanks very much for watching. Take care.